Hello, what's up? This is Styler. In this video I will review the new smartwatch called MI-W3, a third generation smartwatch from Mimi Science and Technology in Hong Kong. The special thing about this watch is that it has a translucent TFT screen which can be displayed all the time, even when the smartwatch is in standby mode. So that way you can always look at the watch and check the time. Also, it is full waterproof and IP67 certified. For more details and where to get it, have a look below in the video description. So let's have a close look here. Looks really nice, and it has a unique design, as you can see. Let me try it here on my arm here. So here you can see it. Looks really nice. It's not too big and not too small. It's in a perfect size. Now for some specifications. Inside it uses the MTK6250A. The battery capacity is on 500 mAh and it has a Bluetooth 3.0 plus EDR. The frame of the watch is made of real metal and the band is made of nice leather. This watch has more different clocks to choose from, a heart rate monitor built into the frame and spot tracker. And the records can be uploaded to a cloud server via an APK app. It supports Android OS devices, no iOS yet, and works as a Bluetooth watch that connects to a smartphone. So notice that it does not have a built-in own SIM card. So now let me check the weight of this watch, and let us check here. And it's 54 grams. Let me also check the size. See here 0. Let's check here the thickness of the watch, 13.38 millimeter. The screen is from corner to corner, 41.17 millimeter. And here we have the weight of the watch. It's 41.94 millimeter. So here in the height we have about 49.64 millimeter. So now let us have a closer look on the physical design. Here on the back we see the Mimi logo. We see designed by Mimi, made in China, and this is the model MI-W3. We see here the leather band here, and this in metal. And I must say it looks really good in this design here. And also notice that this frame here is the heart rate monitor. On this side we have the port for the USB, and it's waterproof. Let me see if I can open up. Yeah. Just be sure to have this closed if you don't use it. And here we have the speaker. So here on this side we have nothing, in the top also nothing, and here we just have one button, and this acts like a home button. Okay, let us have a look on the boot logo and how fast it is to boot up. So here we see the Mimi logo, and you can see it's really fast to boot. So here we are on the clock screen, and you can see the day and the date, and normally you can also see the weather if you're synchronized with the smartphone. Okay, so the first thing you are going to do is to download an app. Let's go to application, about watch, and then you go here to app download. You scan this code with a QR code app, and then you will be taken to a APK application file that you install on your smartphone. So let us have a look here. And actually last week Mimi released an update to the app. You see here Smartwatch app. You want to start this, and it looks like this: find watch, camera, synchronize contacts, weather, city, sport, heartbeat, settings and award. So I will go to the settings here and enable Bluetooth, and then I will go here to the settings enable Bluetooth, I will search for the MI-W3, see it here, and connect. And now it is connected. Let me go back to it. You can see here, and I get a notification, smartwatch connected to the device. Okay. And now you also can see here the icon for the weather and the temperature in the city. Okay, so let me go back to the app here, and if we take a look here on the app, you have a function here to find the watch. So this is if you misplaced your watch and you want to find it. Then we also have here the camera. You can remote control the camera on this phone from the watch. Of course, the watch has no built-in camera itself, so it just uses the camera in the phone. You have sync contacts, and this means all your contacts on the phone will be synchronized over to the watch here. Then we have the weather city, and here you just type your city. You have sport here, and inside here you can upload and store different informations. Then we have the heartbeat here, and here in the heartbeat you can also store the informations and you can upload them. For example, here you can see here one record I have saved here. Let's go back. And these things you can also upload to the cloud. You have to go into the settings here, log in, and it will ask if you want to register a new account. You register, and then you will have an account where you can upload these data, and then you can compare them and store them. And then we also have something called award. I don't know what this is for sure, but maybe you can set yourself a goal or a milestone or something like that. Here in the settings, here you see we have something called accessibility settings, and here you click and you can allow the app Smartwatch to enter the phone's data. Then we have here notification service, notification app. You can choose the apps that should send notifications to the watch. Maybe you don't want it for the games or for a special app. You can untick these here. System apps you can control here also. Let's go back again to the settings here. Then we also have if you want to block an app that keeps sending, we have SMS service, so it will push the SMS to the watch. We have show connection status, so it will alert you if you lost the connection or when you're connecting. And here you can see always send notification, meaning if it should send only when the screen is unlocked. So back to the watch here, and you see here the clock here, and actually this clock is displayed without any backlight, so this clock can be on all the time. When you click here, there's a backlight now, you can see, and when we click here again, you get the normal clock, digital clock here with the weather and the city. Click here again, return here to the always on clock with no backlight. When I click here, you see the backlight comes. And then let's have a look here. On top we have the icons, we have the battery, and here let's go to the side, slide here. So if we first take a look here on message, and you can also, for example, reply by SMS here. So let me hide here the telephone number, and you click here, and then you click here on the keyboard and click down. You can see here a full keyboard here, so it's possible to read and reply on SMS. Then we have the dialer. You can see here, you can dial directly, or you can click here at the top, and here you will have the call history, missed calls and all calls. Always have to slide down to go back. Then we have contacts, and here you can have all your contacts from the phone synchronized. Then we have notifications. Here you can see the last notifications. Let's go to the next. We have the music player. So here you can play music on the phone, so you remote control this. So for example, let me try now. I click here, and you can see the phone starts playing in the background here. Okay, then we also have the calendar, and here you can see the calendar. You can see in month. You can switch to week, today, or schedule. You can also add if you have to remember something, or you have an appointment. Beginning time, you can set ending time, alarm, on off, and so on. Go back again. Then we have the clock here, and here we have stopwatch, countdown, and so on. We have an application, and here you can set the answer by shaking, for example. You can set the gesture bright screen, meaning that the screen will turn completely off when you hit the button here in between, for example, 0 to 6 in the morning, so it will that way save some battery. Then we also have clock settings. So for example, if you want on Monday the clock to be another clock, you can set another type of clock here. You see the different clocks to choose from here. So for example, you can have one type on Monday, another type Tuesday, and a third type Wednesday, or you can just set them all to the same if you want. Then we also have here phone anti-lost. You can set this to on or off. I have this off right now, but what it does is actually when it loses the connection to the phone because the phone is too far away, it will alert you that you maybe have lost your phone because it's too far away. Then you can find the phone also. Let's try. So that works. This way you can fast find your phone if you misplaced it. Then we also have here about watch, and you see here model W3 version 0.1. Here you can also download the APK. You can see the company website and also the WeChat public account. So that's it for the application part. Let's go to the spot tracker. So here you can, for example, see step 0. Let's start. Now it started. I do it like this. You can see now it says 1 and 2, 3, and so on. You can stop it here. You can see here the weight and the steps. Back, and then we also have the calculator. See it here. Go back, and then we also have the find phone here. It's the same as I showed before. We have the settings here. Here you have the Bluetooth. You can enable or make it visible. You have some settings for time and date, so you can set the display format. And you can also set the time and date manually. Of course, normally this will sync from the phone. Language. Here see different languages supported. Then also we have here sync settings for the SMS. If you want to sync the SMS. Main menu style. We can set from cool to classic. Go back here and show. Now it's classic. You can see the icons have changed. You see, set this to cool again. Then we have display settings. You can set the brightness and the screen timeouts in seconds. We have input method. So here you can see different settings. We have alert here, incoming call alert. You can set to vibrate only, or vibrate and ring, or ring only. The same you can set for the SMS alert, anti-lost alert, countdown alert. Then you can set the watch found alert, the same here, and notification alert. So that's good if you are sitting in a meeting, you don't want the watch to make any attention. You just set it to vibrate and you can feel it on your arm. Let's go back here again. And then we also have the temperature types, Celsius or Fahrenheit. And here you can do a factory reset of your watch. So here we have a camera control. That means if I have the phone here. Okay, so here I have the camera now activated, you can see here. But it's kind of choppy as you can see, so you can just remote control it by clicking here. So we'll take a picture here on the phone. And then we again have the phone anti-lost setting here. I already showed that. We have the app download. And we also have here the heart rate. So you click start here and then you touch the frame with the fingers, like this. So here you can see 93. So you can save this, and then you can click here on the entry to see what you have saved. And these data can be uploaded to the cloud. So one thing I have to say about the heart rate monitor is that it doesn't always work. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to get any measurement, but you just have to press really hard here with your fingers on the frame, so the frame here can measure your fingers, the rate in your fingers from the heart. So it does work, as you can see here, so that's really nice. So now I'm going to test out the answer by shaking. Hello? 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 This is a test? Okay, let us now try an incoming SMS. So I will send an SMS here to myself. So here you see, test. So you can read the SMS. And what you notice here is that the UI also supports notifications here. You can see it says 1 notification here and message 3. So now I'm going to test the gesture bright screen settings here. You can see it's activated from 12 midnight to 6 morning. So I will activate it here. So when I click here, and you can see the clock here, and I turn it off and I do like this, it will wake again, you can see here, but in the power saving mode with no backlight. So I just have to shake my arm here and it will show me the clock. And if there's no movement, it will turn off to save the battery. So that's really nice. So we are now in the end of this video, and I think I have covered most of the features, and I will now list some of the main pros and cons that I have found on this device. The pros are that it has a unique design with the leather band, which looks really nice. It has a translucent TFT, which means it can be on all the time and display the time. The battery capacity is on 500 mAh and it has about 100 hours standby time, which I find really good. It has a built-in heart rate monitor. It has more different built-in clock styles / watch faces, and last but not least, it is waterproof and IP67 certified. Also remember to check my water test on my YouTube channel. So the cons are that there's no built-in SIM card, phone features will only work together with a paired smartphone. Also there is no built-in camera, but I guess that's actually just a gimmick in most other smartwatches. This version only works with Android, no iOS yet, but the Mimi are working on that. It does not run any full Android OS, it uses own developed OS by Mimi. The price is not the cheapest, but remember that you also get a watch with real leather wristband. So that's it for now. Remember also to check out my blog, you'll find the link in the video description. If you have any questions, please comment below, give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.